Hey friends, it's Suzanne Mosley with Usborne Books and More. You can find me on Facebook at Suzanne Shares Usborne Books. You can also find me on YouTube at the same spot. So it's July 2018, which is always an exciting time in the life of anyone who knows anything about Usborne Books and More. July is when a new catalog is released. They're released in January and then again in July. So twice a year we have over 100 new titles. And so today I wanted to show you some of the newest books that were released for babies and toddlers. Super excited about That's Not My Bee. I secretly want to be a beekeeper. My husband keeps saying no. But if you've heard anything in the news lately in the last several years, we're losing our honeybees. And that's one of the reasons that you'll notice with Usborne Books and More, there are new books about bees coming out. And that's to help children know and understand the importance of that. So that's even starting with our newest, with our youngest series, That's Not My. So That's Not My Bee. Enjoying that one. Slide and See. Nighttime is a new one in the Slide and See series. I love this series for children who are ready for maybe a little bit more than a typical board book. They want something to manipulate, but they're not yet ready for a flap. So this Slide and See is fabulous for fine motor development. They have to put their little finger in that hole. They can touch the holes. They can trace the finger trails. Excellent series for young babies and toddlers. This one is super sweet. Also an animal. It is a story just about love. It shows mama animals with their babies. If you were a pup, then I'd be a bat. We'd hang upside down from a branch just like that. So it has rhyming text. These are I love this feature of our books. These are the thinner board pages, so they're not paper. You can't, I guess, a titan of a toddler could rip them, but they're harder to rip because they are the thinner board ones. It has the rounded corners. I love the illustrations in this series. They're just beautiful, and it's a sweet picture book all about love. I love the last page. Woods, water, air. I would always be there for wild or tame. I love you the same. Super sweet. Also an animal. It's a new Kane Miller title, $11.99. I'm super pumped about this one, My Busy Day. Now, I would definitely recommend this. These are baby and toddler books. This would definitely be a toddler and older toddler because it does have flaps. But for children on the autism spectrum that need social situation storybooks or social storybooks, this one would be fabulous. It goes through a day, time to get up, time for preschool, lunchtime. It tells you what's happening in those different situations around the day. So it's a great book to introduce those concepts. Like for this, time to get up, Sam Mouse. What does Sam do each morning? Lift the flaps to find out. First, he wakes up. Next, goes to the potty. Then puts on his clothes. Afterwards, eats his breakfast. Finally, brushes his teeth. So it goes through the whole day. There are over 50 flaps, and then it ends with going to bed. Lots of matching, fun topics to discuss with your child. Super excited about My Busy Day. Now this one was a mid-season release in March, but I wanted to mention it as well because it wasn't in our big catalog in January. My First 100 Words. Wonderful word picture book for children. Great for speech development. Great for speech therapy to help them generate words. The illustrations are amazing, and then it highlights different words, and again in these social settings, so that you and your child can cuddle up with this book, and so he or she can learn new words. And again, it's this one is a little bit thicker than the first book. These are thinner board pages. Love the rounded corners. This one is $15.99, and all of these would be fabulous and are only a handful, a drop in the bucket of our 100 new titles that came out in July 2018. So I hope you enjoyed these. If you have any questions, you can contact me through Facebook, Suzanne Shares Usborne Books, and then my Usborne shop is SuzanneSharesUsborneBooks.com if you'd like to grab one of these for your kiddos. Thanks, friends.